Well, this is the hazards of having a cat. He found a baby bunny nest and got it. It's not going to survive because the cat actually bit into the baby right here. And it's leaking milk or whatever out the side of it. So I feel really bad for this baby, but I don't know what to do for it. If I could, I'd just give it back to its mama, but I don't even know where it came from. Uh-oh. Oh, my birds knocked over the cage up there that I had. I hope they're okay. I may have lost another one. I don't know. We'll see. I put this bunny in this nest box right here. Oh, it's okay. I just lost my glasses, scaring the poop out of my birds. It's full of water, so what I'm gonna do is use the water that's in it to rinse it out. Alright. Now I'm gonna fill up their feeder. The birds knocked over the feed. So here's what I've gotta do. I did this yesterday. I have to do it again today. I am going to... I'm going to take this feed and we're going to go in the house and we will grind it up. I'm going to put this back on my birds. Xena, out. Well, that's all of it. So, I don't use this coffee grinder because I don't grind coffee usually. So, since I'm just using it for chicken feed at this time, I'm going to not worry about cleaning it out, and that way I have it ready to use the next time I have to make some chicken feed. Once I get to where the birds don't need me to do this anymore, then I'll clean my grinder out. So, okay, as you can see, this was full when I got done grinding it, and I poured some in there for the birds. And this will last me for a couple days, I think. have a problem with one of my baby guineas. If you'll notice, his leg is out to the side, and he don't walk very well. He does walk, but not super good. I don't know what to do about that. I don't know why it's doing that. So we'll just have to see how he does. But the rest of my little birds are doing good, including the little baby that was hatched the day I went and picked him up. He's the youngest. I'm hoping that's not caused by the paper I put down, but I think it was like that when I got it. So we'll have to see. Okay, so I put the baby gate back over the baby birds. I think it fell off because it was hanging over the side a lot more than it is now, and the birds got on it last night. So they don't need any food. They've got lots of food. So I'm done with the chickens today. I think I'm going to leave the baby bunny in here. I don't want it suffering. And I don't want it out in the freezing cold. It's a little warmer in here. I really don't know what to do with it. So I'll come check on it later. I'm pretty sure that it's going to die. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of grass in this that I got to pull out. Some of it I'm going to have to wait until it comes back up again to get it out of there. Maybe not. Alright, so this is a little update on my garden. The peppers and the tomatoes are doing okay. I've got several tomatoes on the vine. I'm going to have to get a tomato cage for these. But the peppers are doing really good. The mint looks good. Wow, I'm in the sun. The mint's looking good. And I've even got a couple roses while I was gone. And then my, let me go this way. There's my thyme, my oregano, and my chives. And then my Thai basil and my sage and rosemary, and then my comfrey, and I have some violets growing down there that I planted the seeds from. Oh, I even got some fungus. And then I have I went and got some basil and I planted it in with my stargazer lilies, and it looks like one of them's going to bloom. And then I have my zinnias here. They didn't look like they were doing too good when I left, and they're looking a little better. And then I have my calla lily and my cornflower or echinacea. And then I've got some other plants growing in there, but not very many. I even have a diet soda can I got to pick up. And then I got my nasturtiums, and I bought two hostas. Eventually I want to plant them underneath my trees. And then my mosquito plant. Here's another tomato plant. When I got the tomato plants, there was several in one thing, so I separated them. And I don't remember what this is, but it was growing last year. My mom bought it, and she gave it to me to overwinter, and it's coming back. And then this is that tiny lilac bush I bought, and it's doing good. And then my marigolds, and this one and this one are my loofah gourds. I gotta find a place to plant them. And then I have some miscellaneous stuff popping up out of these trays that I put seeds in, and they didn't do so good. And we never got the grapevines put in, so we gotta do that today. But they sent me more. These are the old elderberry cuttings that I bought. They didn't root, so they sent me some more, so I'm waiting to see what happens. Well, so David's going to use the rotohammer to dig the holes for me for my blueberry bushes. And my two grapevines, I got a cassava grapevines from my daughter. The grapevines aren't going to go out here. We're going to probably put them up there more, and I'll show you when we do it. That looks about right. Huh? I guess that looks about right. This is the tool my husband and my son used to put in the 4x4s for our porch. My husband always says, work smarter, not harder. So when I inherited this tool, he was really happy. It's made by Milwaukee.
You gonna come over here?
Why?
These are your plants.
So, what I've come up with is these landscape pins and these cages that I made for the figs and the aeronio berries. We're going to make some more cages, but we're going to hold them down with these pins, these landscape pins. And then I'll show you my strawberry. While I was gone, a deer came in and ate up my strawberries. So they were all lush and beautiful, and they're now coming back. But yeah, I mean, I even had runners. Look at that. And the stupid things ate my strawberries. So, and I had a few strawberries on there too. What I did is Larry and I had this blue pipe, and this is the new water pipe that we use, the shark bite for water line for the house up there, and that was left over.
Here, plant.
And so I bought rebar, the short ones, the foot long ones, for $1.48. And I got this, just a minute, honey, this netting. And I came home, and my son and I put these poles over, and then we used those staples, and we stapled the fabric to the ground so that deer can't get in it. And then I'm gonna go get some vinegar and I'm gonna put it along the edge to kill this grass so I don't have to worry about mowing and it growing up into the netting. And then David's gonna have to help me take some of it up because I see I've got grass growing in it already. Those deer even ate all those onions I had planted in here. So, yeah, that's what happened to my strawberries, which I didn't expect to get any strawberries this year because I wanted the plants to establish themselves. So, I still want them to establish themselves and get nice and strong and multiply, and that's what my goal is for them. Okay, David's gonna plant it needs to come up. Okay. That's good. No, a little bit more. It's gotta be kind of level with there you go. There you go. Now bury that puppy in. So these blueberries did look really good, but they were in the back of the truck on my way home, and they got wind burned. So they're now on the recovery side. I'm gonna have to go get those grocery bags. So I have some grocery bags from Aldi, some paper ones, and I'm gonna use them to put around the bush, and then we're gonna put the grass mulch on top of it so that we can keep the grass out of it as much as possible. And David's gonna have to get the hose after we get all this done so we can water everything in. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it. Don't put that grass back in there. That's crabgrass, and I hate crabgrass. Or not crabgrass. Anyway, I don't like it. Alright, you can dig me another hole. Right about here, I guess, to make them even with those. And then the two that we have up by the house, we'll put them up next to that. Okay? Huh? The other two up there that we're going to transplant, we'll do them along the lines of that spigot. But you'll have to take this up there to dig them up. Up there? A little bit higher, not much. That's good. So you're going to go dig up those other two and then bring them down?
Now I'm gonna go bury your grapes, then go get them.
Alright.
So.
I went and I put the paper around the paper sacks around the blueberries, and then I dumped the grass clippings that David had. Hey David, be careful because you're going across the other blueberry bushes with that line. he's got to get some more grass clippings for me. There's a bunch over there. So I have two lawnmowers, and David and I cut this grass in no time today, because he goes on one and I was on the other, and we whipped through it. We had all mowed. It was so pretty. He's got to work on the lawnmower though, because he got some metal in the blades of his. Which aggravates him because he just got it working. I can't wait for the guineas to grow up and get all these ticks so we don't have to have them all over us. So I'm trying to find out if this is elderberry. I think it is. And then the leaves, I mean, it looks like elderberry to me, from what I understand elderberry to be. And I'm surprised we have a bunch of it around here. I've been trying to get this stuff to grow to root because I keep buying it. And this is alongside the road all over the place. So if this is elderberry, please let me know that I have identified it correctly. I'd sure appreciate it.
Hickory tree.
So we're wondering what this is. What kind of tree this is. It looks like it's got little plums all over it.
Hey, Mom. Mom. This is hickory.
But I'm not sure what it is.
Grandma, we found hickory.
If you guys could tell me what this is, I'd sure appreciate it.
Grandma, we found hickory trees.
Okay.
That looks like plums. If it's one of those green berries, I'll be gobbling those things down.
Huh? No, you won't.
No, not those.
And
So here's a second tree. It could be a persimmon. I don't know. Because I think I have a persimmon too. But it is loaded. So I don't know. I think I have elderberry here.
That shows the right land.